Well, as the old saying goes, there's no business like show business. And looking back at your time on set, I mean, obviously production wrapped up on this for quite a while ago. Now that it's airing on the CW, what will you remember the most about your time on set from this first season?
I probably remember the most just my, good times with cast members like, Luke and Breck and Amy and everything like that. I remember Luke's trailer, he had it on this little patch of grass, and he's an avid golf player, right? So every time I go hang out in his trailer, he would always be playing golf. So I remember I was like, Luke, just give me a, like a club. I'm just a hit. I'm not the best golf player, right?
Hey, just give me a club.
Yeah, give me a club. But he's like 6 feet tall, right? So I got this huge club, and it's like this lob wedge, right? And then he throws down these like TP1 balls, which are like great tour balls, right? I love watching golf. I'm not good at playing golf. So he throws out his TP5 balls, and then he hits his three, and he looks at me, he's like, okay, well let's see what you got. And I was like, okay, let's do it, right? So I of course had to say the Rodney Dangerfield I never slice line before I hit. So then right when I go back, and it literally just cuts the tree line, and I sliced it, and I was like, and then he looks at me, he's like, next time bring your own balls. And I was like, wow, got this. But yeah, that there's so many times like that where we just had a great time on set. There's actually a lot of times off set that we also just hung out and like at dinner and like stuff like that. We even wrote some of our own scenes to show to the show creator Jeff. Like we Jeff told us that we were really kind of like the comedic relief in the show, because there's a lot of scenes later on and before that are really have a lot of levity. So we started kind of writing our own like scenes like here and there. And we showed them to Jeff, and you're like, hey Jeff, look at this. We wrote this scene down, like we wrote, and then he's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like let's try it out. And the great thing about Jeff is that he'd always let us try it. So if it sucked, it sucked. But if it wasn't, at least we tried it. So it was just such a good time on set because everyone was so nice. And it felt like you knew all of them for so long. Like, it was just really easy to work on that set.